Hi guys and girls, so today I thought I'd do another doll's house video. It's been a really long time since I've got around to doing anything for my doll's house. As you can see, there's just like mountains of stuff around it. I've got bits over here on the bed. It is literally only like 6 o'clock, but it's pitch black outside. So since it's too dark to really be doing anything out there, I thought I would finally get to my doll's house. I have got a few things over this Halloween season to go in there, but as you can see, it's kind of been blocked off. So what I thought I'd do is I'd go through these boxes. Most of it is stuff I put here because I was like, this will go nice in my doll's house, and then I just kind of put it in front of my doll's house. What I think I'm going to aim to do today is to sort out all these boxes, put anything around like in the house. For example, like I've got a few bits over here from my swap box, like little pumpkins. Like I want to put those in the house and kind of get it all in order, and then see sort of what time it is, and then go from there basically. Okay, so I've sorted everything out. Those boxes are just like furniture I'm not going to use. That's like random like crafty stuff which I may use but I don't want right now. And then this is like stickers and stuff which I will be using very soon. And then in this box I've put like miniature stuff which is kind of like ready to go. Like I've got like a little sewing machine, and like bits from Mackenzie, some bits from Sabrina as well in there. And I think there's a few bits from Kristen still in there as well to go in. So my doll's house is looking pretty neat and tidy in there other than the top. So I'm just going to straighten everything out and then I'll show you how it looks, and then I'll add these bits in. Okay, so this is how the kind of attic side of the roof is looking. I kind of just put like some random furniture in there. What I plan to do is make it look a bit more spooky. I want to put some like boxes, like little mini cardboard boxes that say like Halloween decorations, and put loads of cobwebs like pretty much all over it, so it just looks like a cluttered attic. And then we go to this bedroom, which is the one I've kind of spent the least time on. I'm still not 100% sure on like the wall decor. The back is just like orange, and then on the side there's like pumpkins, and I stuck this like little picture up, so I'm still like not too sure on it. But I'm feeling like if I stick loads of stuff up on the back, like posters and things like that, it may kind of come together a little bit more. I want that to be a bit more of a relaxed room. And then I'm just using my phone as a torch. This is how the like master bedroom is looking. I still haven't like painted the ceiling or anything, but I've got the bat lights up. And then the bed, which I made the video about how I made it. In the background, I've put up the little bunting that I made a while ago, and there's little like candy corns either side. Then we've got our side things, and then I've got a few bits like at the back. On the walls, or like on the far back walls, I've got a couple of cats, and then there's also a ghostie in the far back corner. And then like as we come forward, there is the little broomstick and the cross stitch rug that I made. Now in the bathroom I have added quite a few more decorations. So I've got like this kind of spider web thing on the wall. I thought it kind of matched the wallpaper. We've got the like vanity shield. I've put like a little boiler in the far corner, the bath which has like little pumpkins and a bat on it, and that matches the toilet. And also I've put a little one on that mirror, like a little pumpkin, and then above the mirror I've stuck this that says Happy Halloween. Did use like washi tape to stick it, but then if you look at the L, you can see it's a little bit like more flush with the wall. I used a tiny blob of like blue tack just to kind of hold it in place. So I do still need to put that mirror there on the wall. I imagine that would be more of like a vanity cabinet, but I just haven't really got round to it. I don't know if I should leave it that colour. I'm still slightly undecided. And then above this there is like a little sign that says spooky. So let's go down to the next level. As I said, I'm just using my phone as a light. So I'm actually really loving how this room is looking. So we've got like our grandfather clock. I've dotted a few pumpkins around. On there it has like a little pumpkin carving like book. I'd love to add some more things there. On the wall there's a little cross stitch I did of some skeletons. There's literally nothing going on with these cabinets at the back. I think that will definitely be a separate video where I fill those up. In that one right at the back I've put these like little glass vials. There's just put like loads of them. I got them from the works. I didn't know where to put them, so I just shoved them in there, but they kind of worked quite well. I've got like a little pumpkin pillow on there now and a cat. On the table there is a tiny little Halloween card. There is the little Halloween biscuits and also the Halloween hot chocolate, and then behind that I've put the flowers, and then we have the fireplace. Just in case you haven't seen the fireplace, there's some like little pumpkins on there. There's like a coffin shaped clock, and there's some bunting, and then we go down to the fire itself. I have a little cauldron on the closer side, and then like a little metal basket like bucket thing for wood, and all the tools are down there with the spider. And then I've got a few different kind of coloured pumpkins there. I do also have this gargoyle, which hasn't really got a home yet. He just sort of lives there. So into the like more chill kind of area. This I'd have to say is like my favourite room. I love the wallpaper in here. I think it works so nicely. So right at the back I have the coffin shelf that I made. I then have this little skeleton dude in there now. I've still got to sort of decorate that back bit, but all the kind of elements are there. I've got a scratch cat on the wall. On this side there's like a little vase which I'd love to put flowers in, a tiny like doll's house which I'm so excited to decorate, and then again we have like another bookshelf which I think will be like prime decorating, and then we have the sofa. I've put another one of those little pumpkin cushions on, the table which has a few snacks and a bottle of wine, and then we have the fireplace. So this one has like some random, these are actually like leftover diamonds from a diamond painting I did, and a pumpkin, and then another one of the buckets which have the wood in. There's a tiny little Halloween card, some candles, a pumpkin, a picture of a cat, and my witch's ball, and then right at like behind that there is a little ghost ornament. So that is that room. That's definitely my favourite out of like the two sitting rooms. And then as you go down, these rooms I feel they're coming together. They've got like all their elements, they just are missing a little bit of spook now. So I've added these like little red like almost like tinsel kind of thing going down. So in the back there's a little trick-or-treating bags. There's like cakes and sweets and ghosts and wine and potions and pumpkins. All of that is glued to the table and the chair, so I can't actually move that, but that's like right at the back. And then we have the little dining table with bowls on and cakes on and pumpkins on and food on. I quite like how that table came out once I painted it black. I've left the rug on there, and then on the sides we have this little kind of chair sofa thing with a phone and some sweets and the cat. We then have like a bureau. I really would like to do something with this lamp. Like all the lamps you see which are pink are still needing to be sorted. I have this little sign up that says scary with like little diamonds coming off of it. And then over on that side there is like it's like a fireplace waiting to be decorated. Little coat thing, and then above that it says spook time. So into the kitchen. The kitchen is probably the least spooky one out of all of them. I really love how like the whole like wallpaper and floor turned out. I just haven't really kind of got anywhere with it. So obviously a lot can be added to that table. There is like a fridge freezer at the back there. I'd love to like stick some like spooky magnets and things on the fridge. Again, I feel like that would be a good like separate video to do. And then we've got the kitchen itself, like a corner kitchen. there's pots and pans and there's food and things there. But again, like I feel like I just want to like paint all of that and change the colour and sort that out. Little bag of flour, and then we have this little glass drawer thing, which I feel like will be perfect for putting kind of spooky plates and things in. I do have like these like little plates here, which are just plain white ones I got off eBay, so maybe I can add some decorations to that and then put them either in there or potentially in the one at the back of this room. So that's kind of where we're at like at the moment as for like decoration. Obviously like there isn't really much going on at the top half, so I'm going to kind of see where I can put these sort of pre-made things. That's the chandelier, which is still in the process of being made. Got quite a lot of stuff in here. I do have this coffin box, which is actually left over from the Gypsy Vibe jewellery haul that I did. I have already put one of the coffins like in the roof up there, so I think I'll probably be saving that for a different craft if I'm honest. Then I picked up, well actually my brother picked me up this, and it's a little sewing machine. It's like an old Singer sewing machine, and I absolutely love this because of all the little details on there. So we have like tiny little scissors, there's like some patterns on the side, there's all these like red kind of materials. Obviously I love the colour red. As you can see, there's the little sewing machine with the little ribbon going through. I didn't actually make this, as I said, it was from a car boot sale. I love the little measuring tape. Then if we go along, this is completely by accident, but have a look, it says Lizzie's Wool. I was so excited when I saw that. I was like, it's got my name on it, it has to be, I need it. It's got little buttons, like silk and things, again like silk ribbon, quality wool, and then there's some like more buttons like right at the back there. So yeah, I really liked this. I loved all the detail in it. It's got this fabric hanging down, and then obviously you have all like the mechanisms and stuff down there as well. So I've got that to add in, and I'm not too sure where it would fit. I'd love to have it sort of in view. So I'm going to work out where to put it. I'm going to play around with different rooms, but I probably will either put it in the main bedroom or within the like formal sitting room, or maybe it should go in the roof. Actually, I think maybe it should go in the roof, because at the moment it's like a bedroom, but the sofas don't really have any use, and there's like a bed. So maybe I could make it into a craft room. Maybe I'll scrap the whole bed scenario that's going on and turn this into a crafting room. So okay, so I'm going to turn this into a crafting room. I'll probably still need like a lamp and stuff, but I won't need a bed. There's a little cat in there. So obviously this battery thing's now going to be exposed, so I'm going to need to sort that out. But this is going to be a crafting area. I can still have like the sofas and stuff up here, but I think this is going to look really cool up here. I could make like loads of shelves with like little different buttons and different bits of wool and things. For now, I'm not sure where I'm going to put this battery, so I'm just going to hang it down the front of the house. So yeah, I may put that in here. That seems a little bit too bulky though. But the little maker there, so you can see it, and then the little drawer can go next to it. So yeah, this room's definitely a work in progress, but from now on this is going to be the crafting area room. I like that because I think it only needs one bedroom. Like, it can just be a couple who live in a very grand house. So there's lots of like little pumpkin-y things going on in here. As you can see, I've got a ton of pumpkins, so I'm just going to disperse those through. That is a candy corn, so I'm going to eat that. So up in the roof, I added those tiny little pumpkins there, but other than that, everything's pretty much as I last showed you. I added the little pumpkins down there, and then I added the little glow-in-the-dark ghosts on the wall, and then that little kind of bat ornament. I thought it looked a bit like those bat lights that you can get, where like the moon lights up, but then the bat doesn't, if that makes sense. In the bathroom, I stuck the RIP sticker on the side, and I believe that was from Cody. And I've also got these little RIP signs to stick on the walls. Up by the mirror, I stuck a little kind of ghosty, like a trick-or-treating ghost, and then I put the little gravestone in here because this is like such a graveyard kind of room. Like, there's like graveyards up there. I've painted graveyards like on the sides of the cabinets and things, and then I've obviously stuck those ones on the wall as well now. So I figured this is gonna be like a graveyard room. Then down here I put this little trick-or-treat ornament. That's the kind of thing I would have in my house. I know it's meant for outdoors, but until I have an outdoors area, I'm sticking with that's the kind of decor I would personally have in my house. And then I added the little jack-o'-lantern there next to the pumpkin carving book. So it looks like someone's just carved it. I think that's everything that I added to that room. Then in this room I added the little Happy Halloween sign from Kristen. And then I added like little pumpkins around it just to blend it in. And on the walls I put these 3 pumpkin stickers. I'm hoping to like put a string down or like draw a line down so it looks like a kind of plaque thing that's going on. This is going to be my pumpkin themed room. Obviously it's got the pumpkin wallpaper, and actually on the door I stuck a little pumpkin as well. So yeah, this is definitely going to be my pumpkin room, and I wanted those decorations, like the Happy Halloween one and the trick or treat one, to be relatively close to the front so that you could see it. I also forgot to show you that there is a little cat that lives up here, and he's just like looking down on all the pumpkin stuff, deciding like what he wants to eat off the table. I think he's probably gonna go for one of those donuts. Then downstairs I added the little gnome by where the front door will be going, and then I think that's literally all I added to the downstairs. Oh, I added that little pumpkin down there. So I still got loads of like other little miniature stuff, but I figured I'd leave that just for now. I feel like that's probably enough like of that kind of like pumpkin stuff. But so I got these picture frames from Mackenzie. They're the kind of ones where they like change, so like this is an old guy, then he's a skull. I really love this one. This one's a doggo, and then if you get it right, he turns into like a skeleton doggo. So I've got 6 of those, so I can't decide if I should like put them all on the wall in here, just to like make a wall of portraits, or if I should dot them around the house. Provisionally, I'm thinking it would look cool just to have like a wall of portraits in the formal room, because they do look like relatively like formal like frames. I'm gonna see what that looks like. If it looks rubbish, then hopefully I can take them down and move them around. But at the moment, I think I'm gonna work on working out where the 6 little frames can go, and then I would at some point like to make like frames for the other rooms as well, but maybe more appropriate ones, like for example within the pumpkin room I have that little frame with my cat in it, but I feel like this room wouldn't have a picture of my cat. It would have more like formal pictures in it. Okay, so I decided to stick all the picture frames on that wall. I'm really pleased with how they turned out. I definitely think them being like on that side means that kind of when you look in, I'm not sure how well it will show on camera, but you kind of do see like the change quite well. I put those 2 together because I kind of look like man and wife, and then that could be like the granny, the granddad, their dog, and like their son. And then when you like move to the side, you can like see all the spooky photos. So I was really pleased with that. While I had the PVA glue, I just thought I'd do a few other things. One of the back confettis off of that drawer had fallen off, so I stuck that on. And then I also stuck that little black cat up on the wall there. And then I stuck that little ghosty up. He was just a sticker. And then I did add a few other stickers like around. Like I stuck that little trick or treat sticker there. I PVA glued that little pumpkin, and then that pumpkin was a sticker. I'm just slowly adding like pumpkins like to this room. It's just becoming a pumpkin room. But I think that's pretty much all I have done. What I thought I'd do to make this room really more exciting, because I'm really excited about the fact it's going to be a crafting room, but there's nothing I can really do with that back wall. So what I thought is I'd make it like a little thing for you guys to add to. So basically, if you guys have any drawings or photos, anything that you feel would look good as like almost a poster, if that makes sense. Like for example, I have this like little witch thing with like a little poem. Anything like that, which I can print out small and stick up there, would be amazing. So basically what I would do, I will put it on Instagram. So if you have Instagram or Facebook, just send it to me through there. But if you don't have either of those, I will leave an email address down in the description below where you can just attach it to an email. Make sure you write in like the subject, like that it's for my doll's house. I get so many random emails every day, which I just delete. So just make sure it says doll's house. And then hopefully I'll get enough to make like a little kind of wall of posters, almost like a collage. And then like there'll be a little bit of you guys in my doll's house. So yes, I'm gonna leave it there for today. I definitely feel like it's all sort of slowly coming together. I know there hasn't been any like radical changes in this video, but it's all kind of these little pieces which I've been collecting up, which I have wanted to kind of put in there. Now that they're all in there, I can see what I have, what I don't have, and I can kind of work from that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna finish here tonight just because the lighting is awful. I'm having to use like my torch and it's kind of stressing me out that you can't see all the details as well. So I think I'm gonna leave it here for tonight, and then I'll probably go ahead and decorate that front like door at some point. I decided to leave that out because those ghosts just made me cry and I just can't deal with it. So I think I'm gonna put that in my room like separate so I can see it every day and just cry every morning, which will be fantastic. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it. I'm excited to think of things to put in that room now. That's going to become more of a crafty room. I of course need to like decorate the sofas and stuff. I did decorate that sofa like off camera, so I probably should show you how I have done that. So I will be decorating those sofas soon. So I think what I will be doing next in my next video is decorating that door. I've got some of this which I actually bought from the Works in the Christmas section, so I'm going to make like a little wreath and I'm going to turn it into a Halloween wreath. I've got some autumn leaf stickers to go on it and things, and there's a few little bits in there which I could stick on. I do also have like a door knocker over there as well to go on it, so I'm excited to do that. So yeah, that is what my doll's house is like currently. I'm really pleased to have like cleared this space so that I can get into it. I've just been using this little plastic bowl for my PVA glue. So yeah, next port of call is going to be to decorate the door. I'll probably do that in a separate video and then come and stick it in place. I do not think I need to make it an opening door. When I got this, the door had like snapped off, so I'll probably just glue the door in if I'm completely honest. So I want to do that, and then I would really love to focus on this room. So that's how we're looking so far. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it was slightly shorter than normal. I really was putting off clearing all these boxes out of the way and sorting it all out. I've got so much stuff in my doll's house over the Halloween season that it's all been quite overwhelming if I'm honest, and I just needed to sit down and sort through it. So yeah, I'm really excited now that these doors are open. I'm going to be continuing to add stuff. I do also have my chandelier to make, so yeah, very exciting. Thank you to everyone who sent me pieces. I honestly really appreciate it. I love the way it's coming along. When I think of how I got it out of the roof, it was just plain, it was just empty, and there was so much potential, and I'm just so excited with how it's turning out. And I'm even more excited about that room now. Just taking that bed out has made me so excited. I'm not sure why, but that bed has just been grinding at me for so long, so I'm excited now to have like the opportunity to get you guys involved. So thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I'll see you next time. Bye!